Kevin looks like the Grim Reaper.
Kevin, come on. Uh-oh. Oh, what a beautiful picture.
Is that comfy?
It's pretty comfy. It is. Yeah.
Right.
Warm. Oh, yeah. See? Get anybody. Barbara, what are you doing under there?
In this video, we're showcasing our picks for 5 of the most successful Shark Tank deals. For this list, we're looking at the businesses that won the sharks over and were able to reach unimaginable achievements with their guidance. Which successful Shark Tank deal was your favorite? Be sure to like the video and let us know in the comments down below. Number 5, Bombas.
Hi Sharks, I'm David.
And I'm Randy. Our company is Bombas, and we're here today seeking $200,000 in exchange for a 5% equity stake.
Going into Shark Tank pitching an idea for a special kind of sock is definitely a risky venture. The duo behind Bombas had a sock that was designed to truly support your foot in all the ways that matter. That may sound basic, but socks aren't as good for your feet as you may think. But Bombas were, and they proved it in various ways, including preventing blisters on your feet.
We started with Peruvian Pima cotton. This is a natural fiber that wicks moisture, breathes, stays warm in the winter, and cool in the summer. Up by the toes, we got rid of that annoying seam that's always causing irritation, creating our Invisitoe. In the midfoot area, we created our proprietary honeycomb arch support system and added our ultra comfortable performance footbed.
But there was one more thing that helped them win over the sharks. Part of their business model was that if someone bought one of their socks, they'd donate a pair to homeless shelters. They realized they should do that because socks were the top thing homeless people asked for.
But the story of Bombas goes way beyond re-engineering the athletic sock. We learned that socks are the #1 most requested clothing item at homeless shelters. That really stuck with us. So for every pair of socks we sell, we donate a pair.
Damon, the most fashion-forward shark, was the one who bid on this deal with $200,000 for 17.5% of Bombas.
It's you guys, and I don't want to talk to anybody else. As partners, I'm going to talk to you guys, and you're going to talk to me.
I can't believe it.
All right. You have a deal.
We'll take the deal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, great decision. Great decision.
And helped skyrocket their sales to over $225 million. Damon himself went to one of their donation drives to help give their socks away and see the positive impact they made firsthand. There aren't many things more fulfilling than being able to give back to those that are less fortunate. Number 4, Comfy. As we've just shown you, clothing ideas are popular on Shark Tank, and the original Comfy was another that was brought to the sharks via the Speciale brothers.
Hello Sharks, I'm Brian Special.
And I'm Michael Special.
And we are the Special Brothers. We're seeking $50,000 in exchange for 20% of our company.
They had an idea for a sweater that was also a blanket, had pockets, was reversible, and would be something that people would want to wear both in their house and out and about.
It's made of a soft microfiber on the outside and an even more luxurious Sherpa on the inside. The pocket is large enough to fit a phone or even a tablet, and the oversized hood can double as a pillow. Imagine having that on an airplane. And it's very easy to pull in your arms and your knees so you can be completely covered.
Their biggest hurdle was that they hadn't done any sales yet because it was such a new product. The sharks usually wouldn't take that kind of deal, but the brothers were smart and made sure to communicate that they were a startup. They had deals in place for distribution that were starting soon, and their asking price for a buy-in wasn't too high.
Have you sold any, or is this a brand new invention?
Brand new. Brand new. We've been at this for less than 6 months.
You have no sales?
No sales yet. No sales yet. We are ready to put in our first major order.
So what is the distribution plan?
To be completely online at this point.
This time it was Barbara who helped make these guys' dreams come true for a sizable 30% chunk of their company for $50,000. The brothers hesitated at first, but it worked out well enough in the end.
Okay, 50 for 30%, but you do all the work. I'm gonna know how to market it. I think you hyper-focus online, and I can help you there because I sell so much product online.
Let's go. Barbara, you have a deal.
Okie dokie.
Let's get comfy together.
Yeah.
And by well enough, we mean that they sold out their entire supply of comfies after their episode aired, were a constant sellout on QVC, and have lifetime sales of over 400 million. Not too shabby for a couple of guys who had zero sales before the show. Number 3, Squatty Potty.
Hello, Sharks. I'm Bobby Edwards. This is my mother, Judy, and we're here seeking $350,000 for a 5% share in our simple product that changes lives.
Here's an idea that you likely would have bet the Sharks would have laughed out of the tank. After all, this pair brought in a toilet to the Sharks and asked them to invest in it. Surely that couldn't have ended well, except that it did.
Let me show you why. Anatomically, we have a muscle called the puborectalis muscle that wraps around the base of our colon, forming a kink. And when we're sitting on the toilet, this kink only partially relaxes. And only when we are in a squat position does this muscle completely relax and allows us to have a complete and full elimination of our waste.
The Squatty Potty may have looked like an ordinary toilet, but it had a design that would give you an elevated position, if you will. And that position would help you do your business and make you healthier in the process.
So we've come up with the perfect solution. Squatty Potty. A simple stool that's been carefully designed that allows the user to squat in a healthy position while still enjoying the comfort and convenience of their Western toilet.
Again, it almost sounds like a scam, but as Lori would reveal when she made the $350,000 deal with them for 10% of the company, she knew the science behind it and that something like this would help many people. She was more than happy to buy into them.
Well, I feel that the $350,000 for 10% is right.
How about 10% for $500,000?
Okay, so Bobby, your counter, Lori, is 10%
That's my
for
counter, Lori.
500,000.
Yeah.
I don't accept that.
Actually, we're going to take Lori's offer.
There you go.
Great. I think I know it helps a lot of people. I do know that.
With Lori at their back, they were able to turn the Squatty Potty into a bestseller with over $160 million in sales. The Sharks were lucky they didn't flush this one away. Number 2, Groovebook.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Brian Whiteman, and this is my baby mama, Julie. We're from Chatsworth, California, and today we are seeking $150,000 for 20% of our company, Groovebook.
The husband and wife team behind Groovebook, Brian and Julie Whiteman, wanted to help people not only get their pictures printed, but have done it in a way where they could easily be placed into other things like frames. Through their website app service, people would be able to put up to 100 pictures from their phones into a specialized photo book that would be mailed to them. The pictures would be high-res, and you could easily take them out of the book so that they could be put into frames if desired.
The Groovebook app allows you to choose up to 100 photos every month from your smartphone and create a beautiful bound photo book in just minutes.
Your photos are automatically stamped with the date and location, so you will never forget. They're perforated for easy removal, and 4x6, which is the perfect size for framing and sharing.
It was simple, easy, and had lots of potential because of how often we take pictures in our daily lives, which is only increasing with advancing technology. Sure enough, Mark Cuban and Kevin O'Leary bought in for a special cut of the profits, $150,000 for a whopping 80% of the licensing rights only, and the company took off in a big way.
Let me say what we decided. $150,000 for a license to the name and the software and the ability to offer it as a service. 80% for Kevin and I, 20% for you, so you share in the upside.
Only 11 months after making the deal, their big payday came knocking. Shutterfly bought Groovebook, paying Brian, Julie, Mark, and Kevin $14.5 million and an earnout based on future performance. Sure enough, that performance was sky high, as Groovebook has millions of downloads and hundreds of millions of photo uploads. Number 1, Scrub Daddy.
Hi Sharks, I'm Aaron Krause from Philadelphia, and I'm known as the daddy of the Scrub Daddy, the cutest but most high-tech scrubbing tool in the world. Today, I'm seeking a $100,000 investment in exchange for 10% equity in the Scrub Daddy business.
Without a doubt, Scrub Daddy is one of the most successful Shark Tank businesses ever, and it all happened because one man saw how hard it was to clean things at times. That man was Aaron Krause, who used to be in the auto industry and saw how grease stains and other kinds of filth were really hard to get rid of with standard cleaning tools. At first, he did it to help clean cars in the industry, but then he saw how scalable it could be and how easy it would be to help others, so he made the Scrub Daddy. He went all in on Shark Tank and easily delivered one of the best pitches ever to highlight all the ins and outs of the Scrub Daddy.
It's the greatest kitchen scrubbing tool you ever used because Scrub Daddy completely changes its texture by just adjusting your water temperature. When I immerse the Scrub Daddies in the hot and cold water, a complete transformation occurs. Now, to show you that, I've got 10-pound weights. Here, under the 10 pounds, it's soft and compressible, and that's like a sponge. That's for your gentle scrubbing applications. But here, check that out. It's hard and firm. That's going to be for heavy-duty scrubbing applications.
And the sharks were in love.
Sharks, with your help, Scrub Daddy will be scrubbing and smiling in every kitchen in the world.
Woo! Wow.
Wow.
Scrub Daddy.
I never witnessed a live infomercial.
That was fantastic.
That was incredible.
Not surprisingly, the shark who bid on this was Lori at $200,000 for 20% of the company.
You need to tell me right now whether you're going with me or not, or I'm out.
I think your deal is awesome. The equity amount is too much. Would you consider coming down to 20?
You know what? I will. I'll go to 20.
We got a deal.
Got a deal.
All right.
Good.
The Queen of QVC made it an instant hit. No, really. It sold out every time it was on QVC, and it's not hard to see why. Thanks to his deal with her, not only has the company done hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue, but they were able to make an entire line of Scrub Daddy products, all of which you can get in stores right now. And there you have it, everyone. A look at 5 deals that the Sharks made in the tank where everyone profited in the biggest ways. What other successful deals do you think could have been on this list? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.